Sunday games, the first one is from Pool B. It's Namibia up against Canada. It's the last game for these two teams. It's not a World Cup final, but for both these teams, they might as well play it like it's a World Cup final because they're both going out. Neither team's picked up a win. They're both no wins from 3 games. It's their final game, and it's the last chance to walk out of this World Cup with at least one win under the belt. For Namibia, it's a big chance to actually get that first ever World Cup win. So there's a lot of a lot riding on this game, despite the fact that in the scheme of things it's a dead rubber, but I still think for these teams it does mean a lot. They've only played 2 games before, so historically there's not a lot of data to go by in terms of which team should be the favourite. Their 2 previous games have both gone to Canada. And I guess it kind of shows the different trajectories that the countries have been on, because when they met in 1999, Canada beat them 72-11. 72. Remember, Canada's a team who's made World Cup quarterfinals before, which a handful of other teams who are big teams can't actually say. But then their last meeting, 2014. It was on a tour of Canada. It was 17-13. So Canada still won it, but it was a lot closer in that one. So this game looks like it's going to be pretty tight. Like I said, both teams have not won a game yet. If you look at their overall performances against the 3 teams they've played, the All Blacks, South Africa, and Italy, Namibia have had a slightly better time in terms of their for and against. Like, they're both in the minus. I think Namibia is about almost 20 points better than Canada. So again, it's not a whole lot. That's a couple of non-drop balls from the All Blacks during one of those games or something like that. But still, on that account, you would have to say Namibia is a slight favourite. But I'll get to the bookies in a second. I'll put the lineups in the description so you guys can have a look. But I think for Namibia, they'll be looking on Deysel. He's moved out to outside centre to have a big game. Uanivi is playing. I think he's played every minute of every game this Rugby World Cup for Namibia, so he should have a big one. Torsten van Jaarsveld, he's been immense in the games that he's played. The All Blacks certainly got a good look at him when they played. So yeah, I guess we'll see how they go. For Canada, they've still got their kind of main guys of Ardron and DTH van der Merwe there. Peter Nelson still running the show at 10, and Lucas Rumble, man, that guy's made a lot of tackles this tournament, so I guess a bit of pressure on him to do that in this game as well. The Namibians played on Sunday against New Zealand, so it's a full week for them between games, whereas the Canadians played on Tuesday against South Africa. So if you were looking to pick this one in terms of betting or Super Brew, the fitness side, or at least the rest side, goes to the Namibians. If you are looking for predictions in terms of where the teams are at, Rugby Forecast, the algorithm has Canada by 4 points, but the bookies have Namibia by half a point, so almost at evens. So it is a very tough one to pick. It should be an intense game. It's an early game on Sunday, so we'll see how this goes. For some of you guys in like South Africa and Europe, it may be too early, but in New Zealand it's on like 4 in the afternoon, so it's a relatively early one. Yeah, it should be a good game. It should be intense. Like I said, both these teams have got something to prove, even though in terms of the grander scheme of things, there's not much doing. But this is their World Cup final. These guys want to go away a winner, especially the Namibian guys, but hopefully the Canadian guys will also show up and put in a good fight. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the weather's doing for this one. We're going to have to kind of just monitor that one. But, yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts on this one, and I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.